Impulsive behavior is a well-known symptom of attention deficit hyperactive disorder and borderline personality disorder. Of course, it can affect others as well. A hyperactive child blurts out an answer in the classroom, or jumps from a seat to identify a noise or object. Or, a person makes an inappropriate remark before. Untreated impulsive behavior results in consequences more serious than those facing the student leaping from desk to window. Or, the person making a crude remark. Too often the outcomes and consequences of impulsive behavior become tragic breaking news. How can impulsive behavior be controlled? Structure is necessary in order to manage impulsiveness. Parents, teachers, counselors and others involved with impulsive behavior can use positive and negative consequences in behavior modification programs, designed to meet the needs of the person. One size fits all won't work. Begin with behaviors that are most likely to harm the person or those nearby. Minor discrepancies can be addressed later. Set limits and boundaries. Stick by them. Organization is key to structure. Lack of organization creates stress, frustration, and anger, compounding the problem. Use an effective, but simple organization system to keep school or work-related papers, such as assignments and due dates. Assign a permanent place where commonly used items such as keys and handbags are accessed and returned. Use intervention strategies that will interrupt the impulsive behavior. Those suffering from impulsive behavior are usually disorganized, act without thinking, look for fun, excitement and adventure without giving thought to risk or outcome. They jump from one thing to another directed by stimuli, or boredom. Disappointment and failure are common. Repeated use of an intervention strategy can not only stop the impulsive behavior, but eventually break impulsive habits. The purpose of the intervention strategy is to break impulsive actions by substituting an acceptable or positive action. This interrupts the impulsive behavior. Remember the advice to take a deep breath and slowly count to 10? Making interventions a habit will delay impulsive behavior, and allow time to think of consequences. In the beginning, thought centers on behavior modification consequences, but, eventually, it transfers to the thought of consequences for self-behavior. 2 intervention strategies that are successful and easy to incorporate are deep breathing exercises and meridian tapping. For example, an impatient person can do a deep breathing exercise while waiting in the checkout line. This creates calmness and distraction that eliminates or reduces frustration that could result in an impulsive behavior. EFT, or meridian tapping, can be used to interrupt impulsiveness. A favorite of mine is using the thumb and the little finger of the same hand to do what I call the baby finger flick. Use the end of the thumb to repeatedly flick the base of the nail on the little finger. The idea is to break an impulsive action by using a different action that delays the unacceptable behavior. Once interventions become habit, their use can stall impulses, allowing the person to calm down, think, and replay the consequences before acting. Behavior modification, organization, meditation, visualization, guided imagery, EFT, breathing exercises, and hypnotherapy are all effective techniques that can be used to replace negative habits of impulsive behavior with positive behavior habits.